On Friday, December 23rd, 2022, I would document the most significant storm of my career so far at the coast. A few days prior to December 23rd, I had already begun preparing to head down to the coast on Friday morning. At this time, my main focus was on the potential for damaging wind gusts over 60 miles per hour and large surf. But I had not thought about the potential storm surge risk yet. Once I saw that the worst of the storm could be hitting near the time of astronomical high tide, I quickly checked the forecast and saw a projected water level higher than January 17, 2022, which at the time was my most intense chase at the coast. On the drive down to the coast, I encountered bands of heavy rain and strong winds that created hazardous driving conditions. I arrived in Westerly, Rhode Island shortly before 6 a.m. on the 23rd to find the situation already quite intense. Winds were gusting past 50 miles per hour onshore, and the storm surge was already worse than the January storm. The scary part was, this was still 2 hours from astronomical high tide. Things were only going to get worse from here on out.
Alright, so we're here in Westerly, Rhode Island with this powerful, once-in-a-generation type storm. Surge is already quite intense. The worst I've seen, topping the January storm back in January this year. The surge is already breaching the seawall, making it to the parking lot, coming all the way up over here. I have to watch my back a lot with this stuff. The seas are absolutely incredible. You won't be able to see it with this video right here. But seas are very rough. Waves are probably 6 to 8 feet, but the depth of the water is just incredible. And we're still 2 hours from high tide, and it's already pretty significant. I expect, where I'm standing right now, it might not be safe enough to stand right here in the next 2 hours because it'll be so high. That was very significant. So it's already coming down here. Holy crap, that was bad. That was really bad almost. And that's what I gotta say. That's why I have to watch my back. That almost came and took me right out. This is an intense storm right now.
As daylight began to increase, so did the storm surge. We decided it was best to head to a safer location as the storm surge was reaching the road with almost every wave at this point. We headed west on Atlantic Avenue and then north onto Maplewood Avenue to go to Watch Hill to check out the bay level. As we were driving, things weren't terrible, but there was some sea foam on Atlantic Ave, but nothing on Maplewood Avenue. This would greatly change in the next hour as we headed back to Atlantic Ave. We got to Watch Hill to find the bay level at the same level as where it crested back on January 17th. Only this time, the water was still rising. Water was covering the main parking lot for the small businesses, but Bay Street was water-free. For now, that is. As we began to leave Watch Hill, the road that was water-free when we arrived now had 6 to 8 inches of water covering it, and the water was close to entering some of the businesses. When we got back to Maplewood Avenue to get back to Atlantic Avenue, the storm surge was now nearly a quarter-mile inland from the beach, and we needed to find a different route.
I'm gonna go tell. Alright. Let's go. Oh, turn around. Yeah, turn around. That's bad. Yep. Huh?
The once hazardous route was now turning for the worst. As we attempted to make it back to Atlantic Avenue, we found a completely different scene than what we drove through just 1 hour ago. Storm surge was pouring in from the small paths in the dunes, and rocks, sand, and other debris littered the road.
What? Try to go to the same beach.
Seeing what that part of Atlantic Avenue looked like, we knew the area we started the day at would be far worse. We decided it was in our best interest to park at the State Beach, where large sand dunes protected the parking lot, and just to walk down to the area we started at.
feared was gonna happen.
I think I caught the end. Oh yeah, I caught the end.
Yeah. This is insane. Look at, do you see that way over there? I got that. Watch out, back up. That's got to be an 8-foot wave, 10-foot wave. This is number one. The January one's number two for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I want to know how much sand right here. Inches. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, the fire department. Probably know. Did you get blocking it up? Oh God, don't go that way. That's underwater. That's super bad. Yeah.
And that's the chase. In the end, the observed water levels around the coast of Rhode Island and Connecticut were the highest they were since Hurricane Sandy in 2012. While the levels during this storm were 2 to 3 feet lower than what they were during Sandy, it was still a very impactful system to an increasingly vulnerable coastline. Thank you for watching and stay safe out there.